We have arrived in St. Augustine, Florida. After checking in the KOA Campground office, we drove to our campsite and began setting up our travel trailer. After leveling the trailer left to right, we chalked the tires so it doesn't move. Next, I hook up wastewater connection, potable water hose, and a 30 amp power supply. After setting up the trailer, we took a few minutes and sat back and enjoyed a few drinks. After hooking up the travel trailer, we decided to leave the KOA camp and go drive into the city of St. Augustine. This is the third time we've stayed here at KOA St. Augustine. The KOA is just a few miles south of city of St. Augustine and the Lighthouse and Anastasia Park and St. Augustine Beach. It's a perfect location. Northbound on A1A, crossing over the Bridge of Lions into the city of St. Augustine. You will need to visit this city personally to appreciate the historic settings, lifestyles, and the beauty this city has to offer. No video can do justice to the totality of all the history that is contained within the old city gate, the original buildings, and the coquina walls, the variety of food establishments, coffee shops, boutiques, unique gifts, specialty stores, candles, art galleries. Explore historical sites, Fort Castillo de San Marcos, the museums, multiple attractions, horse-drawn carriage tours, trolley, ghost and gravestone, and other city tours, sunset sail, and much more. Nearby Lighthouse and the beautiful beaches. I captured a few pictures of the Bridge of Lions lion here in front of the Bascule Bridge. Sharon, Christy, Elise, I still remember how much fun it was when we were all here back in the year 2021. The drive along A1A is very pretty. If you have the chance, it's even prettier to walk along the seawall and observe the ships, the Bridge of Lions, the fort, and the historical buildings. Horse-drawn carriages, boats at anchor, fort, Bridge of Lions, lighthouse, beautiful historical buildings. Definitely a city you want to visit and explore. I have an awesome video on Fort Castillo de San Marcos. It's the year 2025. But I'm recalling a few previous trips. Here at the City Gate in St. Augustine, a quick family reference. The year 2002. Christy is 2. Sharon is pregnant with twins. The rest of you, you know how old you were. The year 2021. Christy is 21. The twins, Elise and Daniel, are 19. It's 2025 and Marcia is enjoying her St. Augustine trip with Aunt Lynn and Uncle Charlie. Continuing our early evening drive through downtown, I'll point out that Lynn and Marcia sat at this establishment on the right while I walked the fort. The fort video is available on our YouTube channel. If you like forts, you will enjoy our video on YouTube of the fort. Back to our city driving tour as we head towards downtown. I recommend that in addition to driving through St. Augustine, you will take time to walk the city and enjoy the shops, restaurants, city tours, museums, and visit the historical fort, lighthouse, and the beaches. There are several locations for public parking. All locations are just a short walk from historic Oval Street, the oldest street in St. Augustine. Dates back to the early 1600s. We drove for 30 minutes through the city streets, discussing our plans for walking the city in the next few days and what shops we might be visiting, touring day lunch plans, historical places to visit like the fort and museums. That was a fun driving tour around and through the city of St. Augustine. Our walking city tour of the old city of St. Augustine has been worked out, including our lunch plans. Looking forward to tomorrow's activity. This is another view of the city gates as we drive towards the fort. Heading south over the Bridge of Lions Bridge, leaving St. Augustine for the evening. We're heading back to the KOA camp, to the travel trailer, to enjoy our evening meal on our first night here in St. Augustine. Our first night's dinner is enchiladas, prepared by Lynn. You can see how she prepared them in our first night dinner video on our channel, Adventures of Charlie and Lynn. Well, here we are in St. Augustine, Florida, enjoying our enchiladas. Now, back to our walking tour of St. Augustine on our second day. It is a perfect morning for exploring the city. Clear sky, modest temperature. We have arrived mid-morning, just before the crowds arrive, so the walk is very pleasant. Just pointing out the sign to the nearby fort, which I will enjoy viewing. And Lynn and Marcia are not really thrilled about visiting the fort. Coquina shell walls for dividing properties and building material for the houses and historical structures. Very interesting to me. Touring the shops and walking through downtown historical St. Augustine, slowly making our way to the Columbia restaurant where we will be having lunch today. Right here in front of us, and lunch was perfect. Atmosphere, building, decor, service, all excellent. That same day, we visited the historical Lighthouse and Museum. And yes, that's on another video. St. Augustine Beach and the park and pier. Very nice. Relaxing, easy parking, easy access to the beach. SpaceX Starship launch from Texas was visible to us here in St. Augustine Beach in the evening because its flight path took it across the sky here in Florida. Anastasia State Park is a great park to visit both camping and the beach. The walk from the paved parking lot to the beach is across beautiful boardwalks overlooking the sand dunes, sea oats, and the ocean. Our stay here in St. Augustine has been very relaxing, and now we will be preparing for our next adventure, traveling from St. Augustine to Jetty Park in Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral, Florida. The YouTube channel, Adventures of Charlie and Lynn, also contains other adventures on the Blackstone griddle cooking, travel trailer camping, road trips, forts, beaches, lighthouses, cruise ships, and more. Thank you for watching Adventures of Charlie and Lynn.